What is good, ladies and gentlemen? It's King Tristan Morency. I want to talk about something. Justin Trudeau is the reason why Canada is suffering so bad as a nation. Justin Trudeau has single-handedly destroyed Canada since 2015 to the current world we're in, right? And these people out here will just constantly bash America and say this and say that. When y'all know Don Cherry is a real Canadian patriot, a real Canadian legend who loves America and said Donald Trump is his guy. Don Cherry, right? So when you have these people out here that are pushing propaganda and trying to manipulate people, you have to understand what's seriously going on. There's a reason why I'm running for mayor of Windsor. And I'm not going to sit here and talk about my Make Windsor Great Again playlist and the thousands upon thousands of views it's getting. It really goes to show people have faith in me. They know I can make Windsor better. They know I can create thousands of jobs with skyscrapers. And that is something that Drew Dawkins has not done. You tell me one single thing Drew Dawkins did in the last 12 years that improved Windsor. Tell me one thing. Guy has done nothing. Guy has sat on his ass in office and collected paycheck after paycheck and not done his job. And he wonders why I'm going to beat him by a landslide in the election. The guy has said nothing about Nancy Graywall, who was murdered March 3rd, right? Stabbed to death, and he said nothing. He's a coward, he's a fraud, and he's a bald-headed bandit. And I am going to destroy him for this reason. He has done nothing to improve this city, and people wonder why I'm fighting. I'm not going to sit here and let my country or my city get destroyed. It's time to wake up, Canada. Realize what Mark Carney and Justin Trudeau are doing. They're paying the news media to brainwash you to thinking that someone else is the enemy when it's your own government that's the enemy. Taking your guns away, letting people overdose on the streets. That's your enemy. Don't go blaming America for every problem that you created, Trudeau and Mark Carney. Y'all have single-handedly destroyed Canada. And now you want to be like, oh, America, America. America is the only country that can save Canada. And President Trump, us Canadians beg you, please save this nation. Don't let Canada die. Don't let us citizens suffer anymore because it is so bad here. Nobody wants to talk about the problems. But then again, Drew Dawkins, there's blood on your hands. You need to say something. Give your condolences to Nancy Graywall. At least say rest in peace, right? You said not one single word. Drew Dawkins, Doug Ford, Mark Carney, not one of them. Because these politicians are all corrupt. They let criminals walk all over citizens, right? A citizen can't even defend their life. Like, think about that for a second. Windsor has gotten so much worse than Detroit, it's not even funny. People used to be like, oh, Detroit's so full of crime. Look at Detroit. You know what? Compare Mike Duggan to Drew Dawkins. Compare those two mayors and you tell me who did a better job as mayor. Mike Duggan or Drew Dawkins? Mike Duggan made Detroit perfect. Drew Dawkins has failed Windsor for the past 12 years. The way this guy keeps getting in office, I don't know how. I don't know how. Maybe he's paid off from the higher up elites, right? Those elites give him that money to keep doing what he wants to do. But this is a problem. And again, nobody talks about what's going on in Canada, right? People are like, oh, well, what's blame? Why do we have the highest inflation at the G7? Right? Isn't that kind of strange that it's, oh, America, America. If it's America, why do we have the highest inflation out of the G7? Because that's your own government doing that. It's got nothing to do with America. America is a nation under God. And if you say that in Canada, apparently you can get arrested for that, which is very sad because if you have faith in God and Jesus, that's the higher power, right? That's who you go when you pass away. There's heaven, there's hell. There's two different spots. I came from the hood. I came from the projects in my life growing up, and I never once became a product of my environment. No, I fought to be something different and to build a name for myself and make sure I'm known in the world for doing something good. Instead of being some scumbag out here that wants to commit crimes and be like, oh, I'm a criminal. And where does that get you? Get you locked up. That's where it gets you. I can't wait to save this beautiful city. And like I said before, and like I'll say it again, Justin Trudeau is a major creep. This guy went and did stuff with an underage woman when he was a drama teacher, right? Justin Trudeau was watching underage material while he was prime minister. Like, if that's a regular citizen, you're facing jail time for that, right? But Justin Trudeau, oh, he can just do whatever he wants. Justin Trudeau is a major creep. A major, major creep. Him and Mark Carney have been mentioned over 100 times in the Epstein files, but yet you don't hear CBC or CTV or Global News covering that, do you? Do you hear them covering that at all? No, they're silent on it because they're paid to be silent. This is the problem that nobody's talking about. The politicians in Canada are lying to their people, and it's time to fight back. It's time for the revolution. It's time for the 51st state. And like I said before, I'll say it again. The people in Canada are waking up. We are waking up. A lot of us are seeing what's going on, and we're calling out the government for it. And that's the reason why the government wants us arrested. It's because they can't control the people. So that's the problem going on. But anyways, my name is Tristan Tamarensi, and I'm going to make Windsor great again.